Okay. Surprise! Early stream. Very short one. Might not do a full one later, but doing a short one now. Just to grab some loot I've been kind of curious about. Alright, I'm just gonna get going. Is my video looking okay? Looks okay on my end. My diagnostics are saying everything is fine. Okay, I want to make sure I don't go in the wrong direction accidentally, because I'm actually really close to a major cutscene or boss fight, probably. Although, maybe not a boss fight, I don't see a scepter, a summon. Oh, it's that bug again where it kind of goes in the camera spins in the wrong direction because it doesn't know that I'm inversed. By the way, there's that cane for those lightning Mr. X dudes. Anywho, I would have just used stopwatch, but this... Ooh, did you see that pop in? Yeah, look at that. Gets higher detail right around here in the background. That's funny. Until then it doesn't look as detailed. That's what games do, so that they're performant. Alright, let's go back first. Looks like we can talk to that. They're Polendina or the other one. I forget their names, they all have like weird sounding names. Polendina and Puccinella. Why? But okay. And why do they both start with P? Oh, Liza P. Maybe they lie to me?
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Okay. Not that dude that we're talking to. It's probably this dude.
Might I have a moment, puppet of Geppetto?
Nah. Okay, fine.
Ah, good. I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child. He had no one else, you see. His parents. I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate.
Yes.
And he had to see it all.
They were killed by the Riddle Master.
But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity and happiness.
Another dedicated puppet.
But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul. You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the House of Vanini.
Oh, how nice. Ergo chunk, so he gave me a bunch of money.
The House of Vanini, even...
Okay, whatever.
I always welcome...
Nah, we're good. We're good for now. Oh, just noticed it's dark. That. I don't particularly care for it being dark, if I have an option for it not to be dark. Okay, where am I going first? Let me think about this for a second. We are going first to the Opera House. Oh, well, after I grab gold coin fruit, which I'm glad that the Stargazer reminds us about. If there's 6 fruit, I will get it. If there was only 1, I would skip it, but if there's like 3 or 4 or more, I tend to like to just grab it so it has room to grow more. That's how it works. In other words, if it's already 8 coin fruit, it doesn't make more. But if it's empty, it can keep repopulating. That we keep getting coin fruit. At first I thought it was a stupid system, but it works. It works, and it's different, and it's interesting, and I'm fine with it. And yeah, we're wearing this weird costume for now. I don't think it's that bad. And I'm wearing a hat for the first time. Wasn't really a big fan of hats, but... Okay, where is the... well... Opera House. So Opera House would be here. Stage would make the most sense, since we can skip one enemy that way. Alrighty. My voice, I turned it up a little bit more than even usual yesterday, and it sounded okay to me, so I left it on that same setting. Plus the combined with turning down the game audio, it should, you guys should be able to turn up the audio so that, you know, my voice is louder without the game audio being overwhelming. Now, somewhere in here, and I think it's after you drop down, so I'm just going to drop down right away. And I think the only way you can go from here is this way. It's puppet, so I should use electric, ideally. This area. Alright. See if I can remember where I'm supposed to go. Might be... Let me see what's over here. I don't think this is the right way, but kind of need to remember. Jeez. Was this always this big? Ah, what the heck, I kicked their butts. Jeez, they just will not... Like they have hyper armor. They will not be stopped by hitting them. No matter how hard you hit them, they still keep attacking. Okay, it's not this room. Where was it? Trying to find a certain room. Oh, okay, is this where we are? Well, I don't think it's that way. I don't think it's up there. So, what in the... Okay. Let's try to the left here. I'm looking for a certain room and I can't remember where it is. Is that where we came from? Yeah, that's where we came from. Oh. It's not this, by the way. But I wanted to do that anyway. There's a dude upstairs. That's what I was owing about. Hopefully we're a little stronger so we can deal with... What the fudge? Did he always look like that? I don't think so. I don't remember him being dressed like that. Is that like an Easter egg or what? Oh, that guy at the end, spider lady, is quite annoying. But we'll deal with it. We will deal with it. More importantly, are the puppets along the way? Prefer to fight them one-on-one. They're gonna keep coming, aren't they? Okay, well in that case. Okay, they did see me. Gonna be severely weaker once their master is dead. And indeed they are. I was a little lucky we got quick kill. Yeah, because that's like the puppet stringer, so they're stronger when this dude is still alive. In case you missed that from earlier in the game when I was still here. Okay, I'm still looking for a certain room though, and I can't find it. Oh, this looks like it could be it. Yeah, it is. So, did I miss this? I did! Oh my goodness. Look at this. So I came here, definitely came here. Went in this room, just like this. Came in this room. Looked around and said, yeah, nothing here. Nothing here. And just totally ignored that ladder and went down. Too fixated on going down. And missed this in plain freaking sight. Wonder if they knew that, because kind of a big deal item. They were like, did some, you know, psychology test to see that people would miss this. Cannot believe it. Jeweled cryptic vessel, cryptid storage device in the shape of a metal cylinder. Wish I found this earlier, because you get really nice drip with this. And for the people that no, drip means just, you know, good fashion. Usually it's not like plain fashion, it's like, you know, detailed fashion. Fashion through complexity, is that a fair way to put it? It's not like clean fashion, it's usually, well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it's actually just super clean. So yeah, I guess it could be anything, just good fashion. Well dressed. Drip. But drip can sometimes be like fashion, even if it's wilder fashion, you know, more non-contemporary. Anyway, cryptid storage device in the shape of metal cylinder. Vinili can decode it. Hide secrets using encryption words. Popular among upper class. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's what we came here for. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just curious though what was down here. I can't remember. So just for funsies. Oh. Oh, I remember this area not being very easy. Mostly because of these guys. Punks. Wow, I pressed the wrong button for attack. Are you serious? I sure am whiffing a lot. Might be one more. Oh, just two? Yeah, that went very wrong. Like I just, first of all, I pressed the wrong button to attack. Okay, this is a nice little secret passage or whatever you want to call it to the outside. Neato. Alright, so now that we got that, we go back to Hotel Krot. Actually, this is also the closest Stargazer, I believe, so it kind of works out double time. In fact, it's the only Stargazer that you can access it from. You have to go through here, because the elevator is broken. Yeah, don't worry if you don't know what I mean. You probably won't, since most of you watching this haven't played the game. Well, my normal audience has not played this game. I'm trying to go to Vinini. That's right.
I always welcome friends. No trouble at all. I almost consider it my oldest hobby. Trust me, I won't let you down. There we are. A deciphered cipher just like, well, just like I used to make. If you ever need me to help you decode another message, I'm at your service.
We were supposed to find this way earlier in the game. I just missed it in plain sight. Jeweled cryptic vessel decryption. Orders, check the ground at the end of the cliff of Krot Central Station Street, where there's a good view of the ocean and Krot's landmarks. Appendix A, shorthand report from the time is attached for mutual trust. I'll give you as much money as you want, just let me out, please. It's my duty to protect you, please follow the directions. There are puppets everywhere, where do you want me to go? First, Krot Central Station. If you fail to escape, head to St. Frangelico Cathedral. Archbishop Andreas is accepting refugees. Are we going to survive? That's in God's hands. Just in case, I buried extra equipment on the beach by the train station. There you can do your repairs. We're counting on you. Milamfo. Beach by the train station. No, I don't know where that is. But, eh. Okay, so I know what this is about, but let's head back to there. Now, I need to check that I have a certain... I don't even know where to look for these, actually, now that I think about it. How do you do gestures in this game? I actually don't know. Okay, here they are. How do you... Okay, so I need to make sure I have a certain... Yes, I do have the one we need. And we have the other one. I don't have that one. Alright, I'll need to figure out where to get it. But, how do you do these? Huh? Maybe I can... Oh, okay, so you can put a gesture on here. Got it. That'll work. Lower belt 3. That'll work for me. I need to go backwards a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's the only way. Because you can only go from the other side once, and then the elevator breaks. I think this is the only way back. Otherwise. So, enjoy this drip. Wow. Graphics look extra good to me right now for some reason. Okay, so this area we actually want to switch to fire-based weapons, so we'll use this. There's a lot of carcasses, aka zombies, in this area. I'm trying to remember which way I came from. I guess it's down there. It's pretty obvious. Can I go out here, though? Oh, that would have been cool. Just cosmetic. I wish they wouldn't do this, but it's not a big deal. I agree it's not that big of a deal, so we'll let them off. Up to here, I think there's no enemies, right? Yeah. And then this is where the boss was. Twice. Once the tutorial boss, and second the zombified thing of the same thing. No enemies so far. That's, I guess, convenient for me. Actually, there's only going to be like one enemy in the way where I want to go. Wait, is it? No, I need to go further. Actually, I don't even know how to get there anymore, now that I think about it. Let me try this. Let me try this. Now, is it here? I think this is too close. Take a quick look at the item that helps us find this. So it should be not this one. Not this one. Not this one. This one. Okay, so it's the other spot right there. Yeah, it's definitely not this spot. It's further away from the hotel, I think. But I guess I could test it. Can I not just use it here? Yeah, it's not here. I'm pretty sure. Ooh. It looks alive. Traffic cop. He has a go and stop sign. I'm wondering if it's totally random which side the traffic stop sign falls on. You could like use this game and the go and the stop as like a coin flip if it's perfectly 50-50. Let's flip a coin. Yeah, just go kill a go stop officer in Liza P. Okay, we need to go back a little bit. I need to find that spot. Jeez, how do you get there? remember. I think it's this way, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a little creepy. This game could turn into a horror game if they wanted to do that. These break. The rest don't. Logic. Is the elevator the broken elevator? It is, okay. Is it still broken? Yes, it is. No interactables. Okay, it's not this way. Cool that they put an elevator here, by the way, to kind of reuse the area. Explore some area that you weren't able to explore earlier in the game. Like it would never be used. Okay, I have to go in that area. So I remember a little thing about this place up here. That's a bait enemy. There's this dude and then there's one more right after him. Worked out. Okay. I'll have to do this run again. Doesn't wake up? Again, horror game, they could wake up. This game, I guess not. Oh, okay, this is where I want to be. Perfect. So which part of this area am I in? That's closed. But it was open when we first came here. Interesting. Okay. Should be like a dude here, but let me try to break these before we encounter him. I guess he doesn't spawn until, or he doesn't trigger until I break this one, maybe? Should be right up ahead. There we go. This dude is a little strong, so I just need to be a little careful. It's okay. Whoa, almost killed me. Wow. In fact, I didn't heal like I was expecting. Dang, and he healed a lot of his HP. Dang. Doing the wrong thing kind of screwed me up. I'm taking it kind of safe. Okay. Yeah, I screwed it up just because he had so much healable HP that he actually healed. And I had the wrong thing ready for the heal, so instead of healing, I did a gesture. Luckily I didn't die, because he did way more damage than I thought he was going to do. That's a slightly elite enemy for you. I think that's what they call them, elite enemies. I was playing one-handed there for a second. Not because I get off on crystals or anything. No enemies, just a crystal. Okay, cool. I must have the disruption resistance thing on because I'm not building up disruption very fast. So it should be like here. Yeah. Hunting apparel. Sound familiar? Alright, goodbye to this outfit. Except for maybe this. Just for fun. But anyway. Bear Hunter's hunting apparel. Hunter's garb. Essentially Bloodborne inspired. We'll leave the hat off, I think. Hunting apparel? Wait. What? There's a Hunter's hunting apparel, and then there's the Tone's hunting apparel. Can't tell the difference. The Emperor of the Tone, the clothes still bear the wounds of rejection and despair. She was proud of protecting people as a stalker. However, her dignity was crushed when she realized that guide to hell something. I don't even know which one's the one I just got. But whatever it is, I want to put it on. I think it's this one. Oh, it has the little mark saying it's new on the top right corner. That's a nice feature, by the way. So yeah, we'll try the new one. It makes no difference to defense, by the way. Ooh, that's a look, huh? I'm not sure I care for it, but we could. Let me try taking off the app. Oh. It doesn't do anything other than certain, and then I'll shorten my hair, and I think that's the look I might go with. Although, you know what? I didn't hate the combo. Another look, right? Ah, what the heck, we'll do it. Just for a little variety. We'll do this hat. Is that the nicest hat? Probably one of the better ones. Yeah, the rest of them look ridiculous. Okay, so we'll do this, and we'll do the glasses, just for poops and giggles. What about this one? Oh, that no. This one does kind of fit. All right, that's a look. How's that? Sort of a Michael Jackson look, actually. I think a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Ow! Okay. Let me unequip this gesture. The next thing I want to do, I don't even know how to do it. I'll have to look it up. But let me unequip this because it's gonna get in the way otherwise. Alright. I think that's it, so you know what? I'll just use the stopwatch. That'll work. I think most recent Stargazer and the Hotel Stargazer are exactly the same in this particular case. Alright, BRB. Okay, this next thing I actually cannot do. I need a gesture called Pray, and to get the praying gesture you have to do a certain quest that we can no longer do. So that one is out of possibility. It was kind of a mini quest that I missed, I guess. So yeah, we can't get that one. Which is a shame, because I think you get like a whole quartz out of that one. Whereas this one we just got drip. And I'd rather have a quartz than drip, although the drip is nice. So yeah, we just missed something. But even in this game you can miss stuff, huh? I was thinking of changing the hair back to short, but I think this is definitely a look that we can try for a little while. It's just different. But yeah, we'll go with this. Why not? Wear a top hat as we defeat the extremely powerful final endgame bosses. Alright, so that is the short stream, about half an hour. Okay. I'm okay with that. You know what? Since we have some time, let's do a short amount of farming at the Lorenzini Arcade, which is this the right Stargazer though? I think so. I really like the arcade level, by the way. Everything like was centered around one Stargazer, but there was lots of shortcuts and stuff. It was really Really nice level. Really well designed. May not be like my favorite, but it's up there. Like, I really like this look. I don't know why, but the graphics look really good today for some reason. They look like extra sharp. I don't know if that's just me. This looks solid to me right now. Okay, anyway. Let's do a quick farm. Explode you. Where's the other dude? Dang it. We'll get this guy. Can we please? Did he die from the... No, he died from the fact that he was on fire. I was like, did he die from his fellow exploding there? Alright, and that should be it. Any more? That actually wasn't as much ergo as I thought it was going to be. We'll do one more, just for poops and giggles. Over about 600? 700. Not bad. We'll do one more. It's not a terrible farm. We could do it in either order, but we'll do it in this order. Hit me midair. Okay. He just stood there and took it. Okay, this is just... I'm out of puppet string. Which is what makes this fight easier. Oh, my guy. Jeez, I screwed up badly there. I was just kind of careless because I thought it was just going to work anyway. No. Then with the round swing. Spinningness. The spinniness got to him. Okay. That got me enough ergo for a level up, which is what I wanted. Yay. I could have just used items, but I felt like farming. You know what? We'll do one more. We'll do this guy. But I don't have the... Oh, I do have puppet string. Okay. Nice. A little bit of puppet string. this out. Nothing to it. Wow. Got splattered really heavily there. You guys know I can't not break a good succulent looking set of boxes. Ripe for the crunchy breaking. Okay, back to the hotel, grab the gold coin, and then we're done for this short stream. Thanks for joining me. I was gonna do like another one, which I was more excited about, but it turns out I can't do it, which is really rude. Basically, the quest is gone since I defeated a boss. You're supposed to do it before you defeat that boss, so if I ever play this game from beginning to end again in the future, then I will know. But, ooh, I like how his cape kind of flows in this particular outfit, even though they all look really similar. This one is supposedly the Bloodborne inspired one, but I can't tell. They all say Hunter something something. I coom too early. Yeah, you could say that. If you want to. I guess, yeah. I coomed to the boss. I penetrated the boss too early. With my knife. And so, yeah. Okay. GG's. Short stream. No progress, just a side quest. Quick one. But thanks for dropping by. And, we'll do it again soon. I don't know. Maybe even later tonight, but I'm not sure. I'm undecided. As is usually the case. So, I will let you guys know as usual if I do. But otherwise, if I don't see you again, have a good day or night, wherever you are. And remember to take care of your health. I don't know why that's become my stream ending quote thing, but it's just something I started saying now. It's like my thing. Alright. Maybe we'll do it again soon. Maybe we'll do it again another day. But I will let you know. Alright. Bye for now.